So I wanted to taste whiskey from the Canadian Mist Distillery, and the Collingwood whiskeys are the sort of premium brand that the distillery releases. There's also the Canadian Mist whiskeys, which aren't particularly notable, but the Collingwood whiskeys are interesting. Tend to have some really nice kind of white grape, some nice fruit in there. But what makes the Collingwood whiskeys unique is that they are finished with maple wood. So they have vats where they put the mature whiskey in, and they put in toasted maple wood staves in with the whiskey, and you have some of that maple wood infusing into the whiskey. So that's what makes the Collingwood whiskeys unique. There's a basic Collingwood brand. One that I really like is the Town Collection Double Barreled. It's fairly available in Canada, but it's whiskey that's been matured in once used oak, and then it's finished in heavily toasted oak barrels after that, so new oak barrels, and then after that point it's put in with maple staves, and so you have the once used wood, you have the new wood, and then you have the maple, and it makes quite an interesting whiskey. It's also 45%, so it's not just 40. The higher alcohol, you just get a bit of a stronger whiskey, often a bit more flavor, usually a better finish. So let's taste it. So I always love this one because I always smell roses and rose bushes. And even if you think about, if you've been to a florist and you buy some roses, like that smell is in this whiskey. So not just the rose itself, but the whole the leaves and everything. So very floral, but you also get sort of caramel and oak and kind of a rich oaky character to it as well. And then like some sharp spice, so clove and a bit of cinnamon, and then some nice toasted notes. So almost the spices are almost toasty. So well, I guess the wood would be toasty, not the spices, but some toasty notes anyway if we taste it. You get it's slightly oily in terms of character. You still get a nice good kick of floral notes, big oak, and it's quite thick sort of to begin with, so you have quite a lot of flavor, and it slowly unfolds. So it starts kind of oaky floral, the oak kind of slowly fades away, and you start to get toasted notes, you get some berry notes popping through, and the floral and the oak is still there. You also get some nice grainy notes coming through. So now that the finishes continue to go on and linger in my mouth, I'm getting more notes of corn husk, and spicy grain, rye notes. So quite a nice whiskey. I do like it. It's not a light whiskey. So if you ever taste Canadian Mist, it's a bit of a lighter profile. Collingwood is sort of light to medium, the sort of basic Collingwood whiskey. Then if you look at the Town Collection, you're looking at a lot more flavor, a lot more oak. It's more powerful at 45%. It's a very, very pleasant whiskey. Yeah. Nutty notes too, I'm getting that time. So hazelnuts, maybe even broader than that, maybe mixed roasted nuts. But I mean, the floral notes are amazing. You got to try it for the rose. So give it a go if you find it.